Clam jamming. Clam jamming with Ken. Clam jamming. Clam jamming with Ken. We're talking about the gonna clam jam, clamming, wham, bam, boss, clam, diamond, hum, bum, waiting and day. Clam, wham, jamming, a bang, gang, ding, ha, 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 hey. Well, you know what? That started kind of strong. But then I feel like I lost control of it a little bit. What's up? Welcome to the Hot Take Clambake. Welcome to Clam Jammers and first-time listeners alike. Yeah, you guys seem to like that name, and I fucking love it. So things seem to be working out most serendipitously. Wow. Oh, yeah. How's it going, guys? I'm so glad that y'all have been digging it so much. Like, I've had so many people reach out, and I'm just so thankful for that shit, man. It's really awesome. We got a big influx of letters, which is dope, because now I have more podcasts. I was going to say content, but you know what? It's fucking... I hate the concept of everything you create is content, okay? We don't need 8 posts from you a week. Just make something cool and let me have it. Anyway. I have been thinking about our last episode a lot. I have been thinking about that one just as a whole, because I've started to try and lose weight again because I got a clean bill of health. Woohoo. Give me the round of applause. The crowd goes wild. I had an echocardiogram stress test. I think they just call it an echo stress. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but basically stress test, they have you go on a treadmill and you're all hooked up to cables and wires, and you go it's a lot of uphill, which is the annoying part, because I feel like I could just run for a while, but I don't think they want you to run for a while. It's not a competition. They're trying to see if you're healthy and shit. I'm out here trying to impress the nurses, like, what's the record on that one? Cool. Yeah, I'll beat that. I'll touch the ceiling on that one. Like I'm jumping in the hallway at high school. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, it was crazy because this one, they have you, like, the second that you are done running, like you tap out, they're like, all right, it's gonna slow down, and it doesn't. It just comes to an abrupt stop, and you have to jump onto the bed next to you and roll over and like try your best, like, because you have to push yourself, right? So I'm panting. I'm fucking dying. I'm like a long-haired dog on a summer day in the Appalachia. You know what I'm saying? I'm dying. And I'm very hairy and stinky, which I imagine one of those dogs would be. And yeah, they give you an echo on your heart and shit, but it came back okay. So I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm feeling pretty happy with that. So now I feel pretty free reign to try and get myself back in shape, get back on the regimen I once was at. I actually did my first hike in like real hike since probably I had my heart issues start. I did Black Mountain. It was fucking sick, dude. But you know what was some bullshit is we look up the hike, right? So we were at a bachelor party. 4 of us of like the 13 people went. We were up in Warren, New Hampshire. Beautiful, like mansion of a house. I might add that to the Instagram. We all know the Instagram is the primary goal of this podcast. Really, I'm just talking to try and figure out what I want to post on Instagram this week. So, we hiked Black Mountain. We were looking it up, and my buddy's looking in his book, and he's like, yeah, it says it's only like what was it, 1.8 miles. It's 1.8 miles to the top. So that's not bad, right? That's decent. I was like, how much elevation gain? He's like 1,200 feet. So right away, if you don't hike much, when you want to consider how much elevation gain over how short of a period of time, and you can literally graph it out, the bottom, I don't remember, X is longitude, Y is latitude. Here's the thing is I'm saying it correct in my head, but I feel like the words are backwards. But like the bottom of the graph would say miles hiked, and the line going up would be altitude gained. That's a very accurate representation of what you are going to be walking on. Okay, so less than 2 miles going up almost fucking 1,500 feet. It's a sheer, like, straight up. It was rough, and I knew it going into it, but man, was it worth it. But the funny part of it all was that, so it says 1.8 in the book, right? When we get down to the hiking spot, the trail says 1.9, and I was just like, dude, it's just going to keep going up, isn't it? And sure enough, we check his Strava when we get to the top, and we had taken a couple detours, but it was easily 2.5 miles up, because at the end of the day, we did 5.8. How the fuck does that math out, okay? I am not a smart man. You've listened to the podcast. You know. I can't do math very good, but I'm quite certain somewhere along the way someone fucked that up, okay? It was whack as hell, man. It was not a very good reintroductory thing to just keep getting tricked over and over. It felt like when I take people for hikes, I lie. I'm like, oh no, we're almost there. We're doing good. Should be right up around this bend. Oh, I think I can see the top. Notice how the trees are getting shorter? That kind of stuff. But this time, it was the map doing it to me. I was being gaslit by a piece of paper. When does that happen? I'm trying to think of times that happens. I don't think it happens very often. And this fucking map was lying to my goddamn face, dude. Some bullshit. Other fun stuff that I've been into. I guess it's kind of related. So I feel like shit right now. I feel terrible inside because, like I said, I've been trying to lose weight, right? And I was doing great yesterday. I had a cheeseburger, no bun, very specific. So it's actually a hamburger steak, if I recall correctly from the teaser episode. But I had that for dinner. I had a little side salad, some roasted carrots. I was living, okay? I was eating nice yesterday. But then, okay, late hour rolled around. I'm fucking high. I can't make decisions for myself. So, of course, I'm going to go downstairs and get the drumstick ice cream cone out of the freezer. Okay? It's there for a reason. It's for when I want to make a really bad mistake, like right before I go to bed. Like, I took the last bite of this ice cream cone and like didn't even swallow is how fucking close I was cutting the wire there. So yeah, if you're trying to lose weight, not to bounce back to last week too much, but do not have ice cream anywhere nearby you is probably a good start. And also don't get so high that you are not you anymore. Okay, I'm not going to follow that advice, but it's pretty good advice. So another thing about this week is that I found, all right, sometimes like I'll look up a random kind of string of words or couple of words on Spotify to try and like find some new music or find something that really fits the mood. And I was getting dropped off from the bachelor party by my buddy, and we've been listening to like really good and emotional music the whole way there, but I wanted to really end the trip by making him feel bad and worried. So what I did was I played Congratulations by MGMT, which is like very beautiful and sad song. Absolutely fucking love that song. I played that because it also holds like personal meaning for us, from high school days. And it just wasn't long enough. So as we're getting close to the house, I was like, I really need something to make this just cherry on the top, full level of sadness. So, and I'm not going to do it, okay? But I looked up on Spotify the words, kill myself. And it turns out there's a lot of search results, okay? Which is highly interesting to me. As someone that makes music, that you would make a song where the title is just kill myself. But fucking Tim McGraw thought it was a great idea, and he wrote like a ballad about it, and it is something, all right? It is it's one of those suicides where you're kind of like, Tim, it was over a lady. I don't think you need to kill yourself. Maybe just fucking hit the gym, lawyer up, and delete Facebook, bro. One of those type deals. But The ones that were really funny to me is there's a song by Buddy Knox called I Think I'm Gonna Kill Myself. And it's from 1957. Fucking 1957, and he was willing to release a track like that. Like, you couldn't even cuss in music, I don't think. And this dude was saying, I hope it don't make you blue, but I think I'm gonna kill myself. And it's so funny because of like how sing-songy and like old school it is. Like, you'd think this is gonna be a song about taking your sweetie to the sock hop. And this dude's like, no, I'm going to eat a rifle. As soon as I'm done singing this track, I'm going to fucking traumatize everyone in the audience type shit. Like, that's where he's at. And the other one that was stupid funny was Elton John had one too. Same title, except his was a little more formal. His was, I think I'm going to kill myself. And that's how you know he's letting the Brits slip right there. He didn't want everyone to know he's British, but that's how you know. He used the full language. And his is fucking hilarious because it goes like, it's just so whimsical. Like, it's so fun and lighthearted, but the lyrics are literally like, at one point he goes, think I'm gonna kill myself. Rootin' dootin' headline news. Like, bro. Rootin' dootin' headline news. Like, it sounds like he's so not serious about it. It's like he had to write a jingle for suicide. Like, they were like, yeah, make something fun. We want the kids to get into it. Oh my god. Oh, I love Elton John so much. That man did a lot. He did a lot. He got me through some times. Tell you what, Tiny Dancer, beautiful, beautiful track. Oh man. Yeah. So, you know what? I'm fucking about as sober as can be, shockingly. I just got done my work day and shit. I'm all ready to pod. I got some fucking beautiful new weed. Okay, Mac, like the Intosh. It's fucking pretty good shit. So I'm gonna go bake my clams. And you guys, if you're not, I want you guys to fucking go bake some clams too. All right? Fucking get a big brothy pot bubbling and boiling and inhale it. All right? It's delicious, I tell you what. So let's get going. I'll be right back as a completely different person. And I'll see you in a few minutes.
Hey there, what the fuck do you want, huh? Hey, you better chill the fuck out. Hey, wait till my boy Ken gets back, alright? He's just taking a boom choke right now. He's gonna kick your fucking ass like a little wallaby. Like a little wallaby back in the wilds.
Rootin' dootin' headline news. Hello. And what's happening, Clam Jammers? And regular people? And, there's nothing wrong with you for being a clam jammer. Okay, regular is a setting on a washing machine or something like that, is what they say. So I'm back. I took a couple hits of the Mac. Yeah. And it's hitting me like a Mac truck. I parked that big Mac truck up in my itty bitty garage or whatever they say. Oh no, I fucked it up. Oh, I'm so high. Okay, we're gonna try and read a letter. This is gonna be good, and it's gonna be fun, and it's not gonna be a problem at all, and we're gonna do totally fine, and I'm okay. So let's get down to it. We got a letter right here. Hey, Kevin. Hi, Connor. Oh, it's not his real name. That's not my real name either. We call each other fake names. Maybe I should read the letter first, and then I'll get to. I'll try to get to that at the end. Hey, Kevin. I need you to discuss something very important. Why is it that for every poo there is a P, but there is not poo for every P? This has been a difficult topic for me to understand, so I was hoping you could further explain the reasoning behind this. Thank you for your time. Little cart. Oh, boy. You chose the right day for this one. Little cart. Connor. I think it's so. Thank you for writing in. Thank you for writing in. I appreciate that, for real. And what a wonderful letter it is. So first, let's talk about the names thing. Calling me Kevin. I call him. That's not his real name. That's not. Oh shit! I did say his real name. Fuck. I call him Connor. That's not his real name. And I think it's so funny when people call each other by fake names, man. I don't know what it is. I love it. But like, and I feel like it makes you better friends too. If like right when you're like hanging out, like you first start to know each other, you do that kind of gag. I used to have a buddy who in high school, it was actually the one we just threw the bachelor party for. He would like always like choose someone's name to be different. Like, and like, you know, like now you think of it and you're like, ugh. But like then it made him a lot of friends. And like it like obviously he had other good accompanying factors of who he is to back it up. But like it just made him a lot of friends. I feel like it makes people closer to you because like they're in on a joke with you right away. Which is funny though too, because like that's like people's biggest fear is that you're gonna not biggest, but like everyone has the fear that I know. Everyone that I know has the fear that like you're gonna call someone by the wrong name. I mean, dude, there's people who I've known them for probably like over a year. There's definitely people I've known like usually through work. Work is is a great way to do it. Or like the significant other of someone that you rarely see, so you never even really meet their significant other more than like twice. But there's so many people where I just know them for so long and have no fucking clue what their name is. Or like I have a really good idea and I think that's what their name is, but I never hear it. No one ever says it. Everyone has some other little name that they'll call them. Like, or just, you know, niceties. Maybe no one knows this guy's fucking name. Maybe they never, how sad is that they never hear their own name? Oh my God. Could you imagine? All right, you guys need to only address me by my name now. Holy shit. I'm terrified. Does people know my name? Like, I mean, you gotta. Or do you just know Hot Take Clambake? You don't pay attention to the second half of the with your host, Ken Higaonna. Even though I say it every time. Oh, no. I guess it's more people in real life that I should be worried about. But, like, that's, yeah, man. Wow. I never considered that. I hope that people know that I know their names even when I don't really know their names. You know, I'm going to make it a point, I think, now to try and do that. Nah, I think I'm just high. So let's get down to the actual letter then, right? This is something that is very important. I will agree with that 110%. Because what Connor is saying is every time you poo, you pee, right? But not every time that you pee do you have to poo. And I think it's for the best, you know? Like, sure, it'd be cool if they all happened at once. You know, if we had some kind of cloaca that just, like, deposited it all at once, like a bird or something, you know? Wait, do birds do different ones? Oh, my God, they must. It's not like it's going to be connected and just happen at once. So the cloaca just would make it one hole that it happens from. Still would be nice. Pretty sanitary. Pretty cool move. But I don't know. I'm not a scientist. This is a great question for one. I'm going to call a scientist. I'll be right back. Okay, no scientists picked up the phone. Not even the ones who do poop stuff. So, don't you know we gave it our all? But like, I don't know, man. I feel like I can think of times where I've pooed and there's no pee. You think it's just because is this for ladies too? I wonder, because if women have this issue, then there's no way that it's the prostate unless women also have a prostate. But why would women have a prostate? Oh my God, I don't know any anatomy. Oh my God. Do I even look it up? You guys think I should look it up? Okay, I'm gonna look up, do women have a prostate? That's the only one. That's the only thing I'll allow myself on this question, unless something like amazing arises. Do women? Okay, I'm gonna screenshot this, and I am not stupid, okay? Because the top result when you start typing "do women," Google search says have a prostate. That is the first one. So I am not a total idiot. I am among many other idiots. Women have glandular tissue below the bladder and surrounding the urethra that appears to be homologous. Homologous. That's something from Harry Potter. That's not bullshit. To the male prostate. So it means like it means it's basically the same thing, but it's not. What? This tissue appears to the source of a vicious. Oh my God, not vicious, a viscous white secretion with exits from the urethra upon sexual stimulation in some women. Is that talking about squirting? I thought squirt was clear. I'm not gonna embarrass myself and say that I've never done that. I do that all the time. Like you know, like I'm like that. But all right, so women don't have a prostate like men have a prostate, at least. So we can say that safely. And we can also say that I'm not stupid because I know that women don't have Adam's apples. I feel like that is, I mean, you're a little dumb if you think that. Just look at a lady, right? I don't know. This is weird. Oh my goodness. So, we know it's not the prostate that's making you pee a little bit, you know? I don't even know if that would. Wouldn't it have to touch the bladder? Oh my God. This show is just going to be me realizing how stupid I am over and over and over again. In every different way possible. But like, there's definitely got to be times. I'm going to have to get some responses on this one. Someone's going to have to let me know, do you have lots of like dry poops? Let's call them dry poops for the sake of the experiment. Okay, we need to get a sample group of like at least 100 people. So I need you guys to share this podcast and just say, do you be shitting and peeing at the same time, as like a poll? And that's really going to help me get the results that we need. Or no, maybe we should say, do you be dry shitting do you be wet shitting every time? Or sometimes dry shit? No, because then people are going to think it's diarrhea. Okay. Don't share the podcast. It's not worth listening to. And don't ask people how they be shitting. But make sure that if you do, that you spell it with 2 Ds. Shitting. So yes. Let's I feel like I can't even keep breaking this one down, to be quite honest with you. I have no clue. Cause like the poop must be hitting something. It's gotta be touching something. Do I have to look up? I can't look up that. After I just looked up, do women have a prostate? I gotta look up like those side cut of a people diagrams to see what all the organs are in there. I'm trying to harvest them. Google's gonna send somebody after me, man. I would say maybe it's just from the force. You know, are you pushing, Connor? Are you pushing, little con cart? Are you like because that could be it. Because it's not like every stroke of poop you're getting pee, you know? But you do have the pee at the same time. Either way, I think it's for the best. Because, like, I don't want to be shitting that often. And, like, when you're well hydrated, you're going to be peeing a lot. Or if you have diabetes, you're going to be peeing a lot. Like, imagine you wake up in the middle of the night because you got to pee, but it turns into a shit too. Now you're responsible for a whole lot more mess than just a little tinkle on the seat. You can't sonar shit, okay? I mean, maybe you can. I'm sure some people have to at public toilets. But at that point, you don't even care if it gets on the lid. You know, like if you're just hovering over a toilet to take a dump, the battle's already been lost for that toilet. It's going to get shit somewhere it shouldn't. But if you had to wake up just to pee, and all of a sudden now you're talking about taking a full-fledged dump. A dump? Are you talking about a dump? No, thank you, man. Or like work breaks. I got to have like 5 of them, right? 3 pees, 2 shits. Post-coffee shit, end-of-day shit kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I got to be making money for what my body has to do because of what they're doing to me. I didn't even drink coffee before I started working, like, so early in the morning. And then I was like, oh, my God, I need energy bad, real bad. And also, it makes me shit bad, real bad. So you combine the two, and I'm hyped up to be taking a dump at 7 a.m. It's nice. And I think that if every time I had to go to the bathroom I had to shit, it just wouldn't be cool. Because, like, emergency shit is way more difficult to deal with. Like, if you have to pee and it's really bad, you can be like, oh my God, I gotta pee. But if you gotta shit, like, you gotta shit. And when you're in a car and you can pee in a bottle or something, sweet. But now you need to have a fucking chamber pot because you're exiting out of the whole bottom of you. You're going to need a lot more than a Gatorade bottle. Or you can try holding up a Gatorade bottle to both ends, but I don't know if the lips are going to be wide enough on that bottle. I don't want to picture it too much. It reminds me of people making jokes about making jenkum. You guys know what that is? Google jenkum. I had to Google, do women have a prostate? You guys get to Google jenkum. Jenkam, I think. I don't know. The internet's going to tell you that one. And they're going to tell you all about it. But I'm not. This is a clean, family-friendly show for people of all ages who really needed to know why you're pooping and peeing and pooping and not at the same time always. God, I love making a point tapping that table. Oh, makes me feel good. This is a $60 well spent. You can see where my finger is touching. Oh my God, that's hilarious. It's a very difficult topic for me to understand as well. Connor, Lil Cart. And I would say that at the end of the day, who the fuck knows, man? It's like, why don't you fart when you, like, what does farts push the poop out? Who knows? Like, why is it that, like, farts come out, but not always poop? Like, sometimes there's a little bit of poop coming out. And you should check yourself on some of them. I mean, maybe just me after I eat too much fast food, but sometimes you should give it a look. I think this is a great question, and honestly, I wish that I had a good answer, but I think for right now, Lil Cart, you just need to settle for the fact that this is a blessing, because there could be so many more messes and just bad times going on if you had to combo it every single time. All right. There would be no pissing in woods. Okay. Because again, you're doing both. Good luck. Okay. I've had that happen. RIP multiple pairs of my favorite socks and also one of my favorite t-shirts. All right, I know that eggs fuck with my stomach, and yet I still ate most of a bacon spinach feta frittata before I hiked 7 miles. So that was a good time. But anyway, back to it, or back out of it. I think that's all I have to contribute to this. I feel like we got something done. Okay, I don't feel like any better about this situation, cuz now every time I go to pee, I'm going to have to like double check I'm not pooping. But you guys let me know. I'm genuinely curious to hear, do you dry shit a lot? Like no pee coming out? Let me know about that. And also, is this a problem for people of all genders? You know, like, is this just for dudes? It has to be for everybody, right? Yeah. Anyway, all right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to the episode. I'm going to go try and sit in the sun and play guitar. And I hope that you sit in the sun, and when you feel the sun upon your face, you imagine it's my hand's gentle caress, as long as that is what you would like, and that you feel the love and warmth that I have for you, and that you know I will not destroy your bathroom if you let me use it, but I really need to come inside and use your bathroom, so please let me in. Rootin' tootin' suicide. Later, guys. Have a great day. Bye. I love you.
Thank you so much for listening to the show, the latest installment of the Hot Take Clambake podcast. Appreciate you guys tuning in. You know where to send your letters. You know where to call. Also, if you could rate, review, and like follow and stuff and all that junk, I think it really helps. I'm not really sure, though, to be quite honest with you. I should make it clear I'm not going to hurt myself, and you shouldn't hurt yourself, but someone should check on Elton John. I don't think we've seen him since he wrote that song in 1979. Bye, guys.